Hello, everybody. I'm Hope and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel. Previously, we were greeted with one of the most heart-wrenching scenes in the novel once again in this route, with the decision on if we should kill Sakura or to abandon our ideals again and betray ourselves and save her like we said we would. We learned more about the Holy Grail and the war and more lore from Zouken. And Sakura is on the point of no return. She's given up her command spell, so Rider's free. I believe she has that one skill that gives her action to have enough time for a while in the real world. And Sakura has decided to go stop Zouken. This episode is called Servant Eater, and I think that's going to be describing Sakura. This is going to be a rough day. I'm just going to assume it's going to be a rough day, but I am excited to continue. Why don't we just get started? I don't have much to say other than this route's really been fantastic, and I've really loved it. I wake up at the same time as usual. It's before 6 o'clock. The day is dawning and the sky is filled with gray clouds again. That's unfortunate. The days always set the tone in this game, I feel like. Yeah, it's a dreary day. It looks bad. I don't feel any pain from my left arm. There's no one in the living room. I should make breakfast before Tosaka wakes up. The news is on. It's becoming my daily routine to check the news in the morning. She must be in the Black Shadow. Meaning the next time it comes out, it's gonna be probably the apocalypse. I answer, careful not to let my relief show. It's past 7. Tosaka and I are the only ones in the living room. Sakura and Ilia are both sleeping. I wanted Ilia to wake up and come, but Tosaka told me that she's tired and I should let her rest. Tosaka says this out of the blue. Gonna ravage Shirou's body again. Too bad that Shirou knows the truth. Right. The only way to save Sakura is when the time limit expires. Already knew what that shadow is. Tosaka gets up. I don't know why, but she takes the water jug and pajamas are prepared for Sakura. I see. I didn't get any sleep? Were you having nightmares with the arm again?
まったく。嘘だと思うなら鏡を見てきなさい。顔面蒼白で目にクマ作ってたら看病されるさくらだって気をつけて。
I, for one, am no stranger to dark circles around my eyes.
それ本当か？
嘘言ってどうするってのよ。もういいからシローは部屋で休みなさい。夕方になったら呼びに行くから。眠れないなら手を貸してあげてもいいわよ。ライダーの真似事でいいなら丸一日。
Damn, that would be convenient if you couldn't sleep. Copying Rider means copying her mystic eyes, but as far as I know, Tosaka doesn't have mystic eyes. In short, she's...
正解。今まで興味はなかったけど魔眼も悪くないかなって。さすがにあんな離れ技は無理だけど眠りの暗示ぐらいなら即興でできそうだなって。
嘘つけ。何が魔眼も悪くないかな。お前単にやられっぱなしちゃ気が済まないから練習。
Absolutely called out.
いいじゃない別に。それでどうするのよシロ。やるの？やらないの？
やるかバカ。そんな物騒な実験には付き合えないし、だいたい丸一日寝込んだら明日の朝まで起きられない。
ああ、そっか。うまくかかりすぎたら睡眠じゃなくて麻痺になるものね。シロ。
Ouch.
だからかかりやすそうだし。
Poor Shirou. Tosaka seems to be convinced. I want to object, but I stay quiet since she might test it on me if I do object.
それほど神経質ってわけでもないし、その気になれば簡単に眠れる。
そうならさくらの看病は私に任せて、シローは部屋でおとなしくできる？
I suppose. Then Tosaka drops her joking manners and asks me with serious eyes. I want to be with Sakura, but I have other things to do, and I can't let Sakura see me if I look as terrible as Tosaka says. I can trust Tosaka with Sakura's care, so I'll take her offer.
そうだな。じゃあ少し部屋に引っ込んでる。昼食と夕食は俺が持っていくから、それ以外は遠坂に甘えていいか？
ええ、さくらの看病は任せておいて。勝手に動き出そうものなら叱りつけて眠らせるから。
But what if she's gone?
で、そういうシローは本当に一人で眠れる？や
No.
っぱり一つ試してみる？
しつこいな。そういう危なっかしいのは却下だ。けどまあ、ありがとうな、遠坂。気を使わせて申し訳ない。
別に気なんか使ってないけど、それじゃあ私は行くから、シローもちゃんと眠りなさいよね。
Tosaka leaves in a hurry. Man, I don't know if she's perceptive or not, nor if she's a good person or a cold person. I hear geniuses tend to leave everyone else behind them, and I'm guessing that's Tosaka's type. Sakura has it tough. I'd never have peace of mind if Tosaka were my older sister.
まあ、それ以上に毎日楽しいんだろうけど。
Right. That's why I want them back to being sisters as quickly as possible. Sakura and Tosaka can be together again once the war ends and the promises between their families go away. Yet the 11-year gap won't be bridged that easily, but I want them to get close enough to laugh together over trivial matters. I'll do anything to help. I think this is the most I can do for Sakura.
ついでに遠坂もな。あいつに困った顔させられるの、今のところ桜ぐらいしかいないんだし。
Oh crap, I just imagined Tosaka smiling happily. I'm sorry, Sakura. Wait, does this count as being unfaithful? No, it doesn't.
いや、それはともかく。
I can't take it easy forever. Tosaka said she'll challenge Zouken tonight. That's bad. The war will end if we defeat Zouken. The Holy Grail will appear once the war ends. No, rather the Holy Grail will be opened. Zouken said the Holy Grail is a gate. What grants the wishes is not the Holy Grail, but what's inside of it. If that's true, what will happen to Sakura, who is the Holy Grail? Ilia said that Sakura loses her human functions as she nears completion as a Holy Grail. So there's only one way to save Sakura, protect her until the Holy Grail war ends. I don't know how the Holy Grail will appear. I don't know if it appears when there's only one master left, or if the last master summons it. There's no problem if it's the latter. I just have to defeat Zouken, eliminate what's threatening Sakura, and wait for the duration of the war. Tosaka said we'll challenge Zouken tonight. Then we can beat Zouken. If he says we're fighting, that means we have a high chance of winning. The Black Shadow. Beating Zouken won't make it disappear. It will continue to surface as long as the Holy Grail, Sakura, exists. And it will take many lives every time. Waiting for the deadline means doing nothing about that shadow.
倒すしかない。あの影を俺の手で倒す。
Train. Apologies, everybody. That's the only possible choice. But can I beat it? If that thing came from the Holy Grail, the shadow should not have a concept of death. If I'm to eliminate it, I have to eliminate the projector, Sakura herself, or destroy the main body that's sending magical energy into the projector.
本体か。
I don't think such a thing exists, but I can't come up with any effective plan unless I assume so.
聖杯の中に。造剣は10年前の戦いで砕け散った聖杯のかけらを桜に埋め込んだ。
Yeah.
その時も中身なんてあったのかな。
Oh, wait a minute. Zouken said he made the crestworm from a piece of the Holy Grail.
あいつは
No, he probably did. He lied. Didn't he? No way. He extracted some crestworm from Sakura. He removed just a small quantity, but he treated Sakura's body. I never considered that. Oh my lord. There's no way he wouldn't notice. He's the supervisor of the Holy Grail War, and he was one of the last surviving masters in the previous war. Then he should know what's wrong with her body. Time to go to the church. Kotomine is like, I've been waiting for you. I run out the door. Compelled by the sudden insight, I can only think about the priest.
どうしてもっと早く気づかなかった。
If I just thought about it, I would have seen it right away. The shadow that appears as Sakura's subconscious form. That man should know what's inside the Holy Grail. Anda menu. Or however he says, oh great, in old time. Fucking fantastic.
あれ今出ていったのシロのやつ。
Timing is bad. The Sakura wonders about the sound from the front door. She looks out the window and sure enough sees him running down the
あ
hill.
のバカ休んでろって言ったのに
Yep, you're right.
人の話を聞かないんだから。
So Sakura really is here? She stops filling prescriptions and gets up. Sakura's medicine is important, but stopping Shirou comes
マジ
first.
豆腐どころの話じゃないわよあいつ。自分
She dashes down the stairs. She hurries to the entrance to quickly follow after Shirou.
その前に
She has to check on Sakura just in case. She hasn't given her the water jug or the pajamas since she was planning to bring them with the medicine. She hasn't taken her a temperature either. Shirou's recklessness angers her, but she can't scold Shirou if she ignores Sakura.
まあ気配からして眠ってるんだろうけど。
It's only been a minute. Shirou should quickly lose his breath, stop and rest at the bottom of the hill. He shouldn't even be able to run a kilometer in his condition.
何が厄介かって本人が気づいてないあたりが厄介なのよ。
Yeah, unfortunately. If she runs, she can catch up with him in no time. Of the people in the house right now, she has the most energy. It's natural that the strongest one looks after the weaker members.
さくら入るわよ。
She goes in without waiting for a reply, and she's not theirs.
ちょっと外に出てくる。すぐ戻るからおとなしくしてなさい。着替えはここに置いておくか。
She stops her sentence, and
やられた。やってくれたわね、さくら。
Rin punches the wall hard enough to break it. Matou Sakura isn't in the room. Rip. The one in bed is not her.
見下げ果てた笑いだ。サーバントともあろうも。私も不本意ですが。
Ah, was Ryder.
これも命令ですので。
Do you have the same color hair?
ですがこれはあなたの不注意でしょう。私に責任を押し付けられては迷惑です。言ってくれる。迷惑かけてるのはあの子の方じゃない。
She grits her teeth. Rin glares at Ryder with hostility, and Ryder ignores it coolly.
遠坂凛。次があるのならもっと出来のいい監視役を仕掛けなさい。翡翠の鳥程度の使いまでは桜は欺けない。技量でこそあなたに及びませんが、
Right.
直感という才能はあなたと同格なのですから。そう、ご忠告感謝するわ。けど、その様子では忠告だけってわけじゃなさそうね。もちろん。自分が帰ってくるまであなたは。
Ah. Rin clucks her tongue. She can't do anything now. By herself, she cannot defeat or escape from Ryder. She can only stay here, just as Sakura's planned.
本当に頭きた。一人じゃできないからあいつが助けようとしたの。
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it?
結局一人で解決しに行くなんてね。抵抗しないのですか？潔いのは結構ですが、意外ですね。外に出なけりゃいいんでしょ。どうせあなたにはかなわないし、さくらが帰ってくるまでおとなしくしてるわ。
She sighs and leans against the wall. There's no will to fight. Rin relaxes, looks down, and...
言っておくけど、あの子はもう帰って
Yeah, this is the last time we've seen regular Sakura. It's over.
帰ってきたところで、私たちの知ってるマトウサクラじゃなくなってるわ。
It's exactly why the last day was called Last Talk. Mentions the worst possible future with the cold voice of Amigas. That was a very short interlude. We're gonna go Sakura's perspective now. My chest hurts. My heart has been sending me a danger signal for a while now. Thump, thump, splat, thump. The heart spits out blood into the rest of the body, raging around as though saying it'll... if it moves anymore. My throat hurts. It feels like I'm swallowing needles every time I take a breath. So it's too scary to breathe. I'm already oxygen deprived, so intentionally limiting my breathing is like suicide. And my limbs don't move well because they lack oxygen. I made it this far with unsteady steps, but I might fall unconscious at any time. That thought brings back my strength. I can't fall here. Sneaking out would become meaningless. I need to settle my match. I have to stop the old man that made me as a master, even if it costs me my life. I steady my breathing. It's fine. It's not hard. It might be hard for others, but it's no problem for me. I just have to look at him, like I do every night at dinner, and shake my head. And... that old man's scheme will end. I don't think about what'll happen to me after I disobey the monster. If I do, I won't be able to go through with it. So I stop thinking too much. Fortunately, the memory in my head is vague. I won't remember what I'm doing now in the next instant, so the fear is relatively small. Ooh, it's ominous and just... ew, worm pit. I walk through my house, which I haven't been in for a few days. A dark house. I look through my scattering memory, but can't remember the house ever being bright. It's just like always. It's damp, degenerate, and viscous, like always. But it's not as expected. Grandfather's presence is not in the house. The worm's presence cannot be felt anywhere, so he's not here. I hold myself upright and look around the empty living room. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. That old man is not in the house. His laughing voice is not in the basement. It doesn't make sense. Grandfather, Matou Zouken wants me back. But he couldn't do anything until now because I was at the Emiya household. So now should be his best chance. He'll definitely come and try to turn me into a holy grail if I'm alone. So why isn't he coming out? My consciousness is fading away. That's bad. I have to see Matou Zouken before I fall asleep, before Emiya Shirou goes into action. I have to see him and end it right now. It'll all be over once I see him, so why isn't he appearing today of all days? Right, there's no way he doesn't know. He's always been watching me. He can find me no matter where I hide or how far I run. He knows he can easily catch and control me. He never considers the possibility that I might resist. He only treats me like a tool. There's no way he doesn't know. It shouldn't even matter that the priest removed some of my crest worm, because that's just insurance. He's watching my actions using a more reliable method. He knows my current condition. He's even listening to my heartbeat. He knows I'm alone here and that I left Ryder behind. Because he's...
Sakura.
I don't want to play anymore. Oh, why does it have to be Shinji? A voice comes from right behind me, and right when I realize it's Nissan, I turn around. Don't! Come on! Why do they have to do this bullshit? I don't stop until I reach the church. Oh, what's gonna happen to Sakura? I was breathing hard when I was running down the hill, but my fatigue went away by the time I got to the intersection. Even I'm surprised by how well I'm doing. Even though I took the shortest route, I ran full speed for 5 kilometers from my house to the church. I head to the entrance. I pull myself together, readying myself to have Kotomine talk if he knows everything. The priest is in the chapel. It seems like he's been waiting for me. He knows, that fucking bastard.
Oya? どうしたEmiya Shirou? 神に祈るなどと卑怯な男ではなかったはずだが、終始替えかな。
You... Kirei's always entertaining. No matter what he does. And he offers an absurd welcome.
ふざけろ。あんたの闇に付き合ってる暇はないんだ。おしゃべりがしたきゃ一人でやってろ。
Dude, all Kirei wants is a homie to talk to. Rip.
ほう。なるほど。確かに余裕はなさそうだな。その体でよくここまで来れたものだよ。どうかな。長話なら奥に移らないか。お前とて立ち話はつらかろう。
結構だ。それより答えろ、琴峰。あんたさくらが聖杯だって知っていたな。
当然だ。あの娘の体を開いてみたのだ。あれがマトウ造剣によって調整された黒い聖杯だということは分かっていた。
The priest plainly answers, as if it's not a big deal.
お前、それがどういうことだか分かっていて。
My head boils up in an instant. I try to be calm, but Kotomine's reply shatters my composure.
そうだな。それがどういうことなのか。マトウさくらをあのまま生かせば、多くの人間を殺すことになる。
Right.
だからこそ私は忠告したのだ。
I stop. He's right. Kotomine did warn me back then. He saved her, but he kept repeating that keeping her alive was a mistake.
じゃあどうしてお前はさくらを助けた？
Because it's hilarious,
俺
man.
はさくらを守りたかっただけだ。けど、お前にそんな理由はないだろう。
理由はある。私もお前と同様、マトウさくらを死なせたくなかった。
Oh,
彼女が内包した
Angra.
新しい命を死なせることはできなかった。
fair enough. Angra, mind you.
人間は死ぬものだ。マトウさくらが死ぬというのならそれも道理だろう。死にゆく者が彼女だけならば、私もあそこまで手は尽くさなかった。
Yeah. I love how casually he is about the fact that humans die. Like, that's just the truth of the world.
死にゆく者がさくらだけなら。
In short, he's saying he saved Sakura to save that black shadow?
その通りだ、エミヤシロ。傷を負い、生き絶えるのならばそれは摂理だ。
Oh, wow.
誕生しうる者、生まれようとする者を殺すことはできない。
Dude. All I can think of is, the implications of that when it comes to politics, if you know what I mean. Not gonna talk about it.
マトウさくらを救うために彼女を保護した。私はマトウさくらがはらんだ闇を救うため。
Are we not the same?
それが私の理由だ。
Yeah.
お互い目的は違えど、マトウさくらには生きていてもらわねばならなかった。その結論に何か不満があるとでも。
I'm not dissatisfied. No matter what his intentions were, I had no choice but to ask for his help back then. And he sacrificed his entire magic crest to save Sakura. I should at least thank him for the result.
そうだな。あんたが何を考えていたかなんて興味ない。
Oh, you're not going to be thanking him for much longer.
それより聞かせてもらうぞ、琴峰。そこまで言うからには、あんたはあれの正体を知っているはずだ。
街を脅かす影のことか。まあ、私なりの考えはあるが、お前はどうだ？あれは一体何だと思う？
造剣は聖杯の中身だと言った。聖杯の中にあるものが、さくらを通じて外に出てきていると。
造剣に直接聞いたのか。なるほど。あの老人の考えそうな。
Surprising, Kirei. That was interesting.
それで、お前は奴の言葉を全て信用しているのかね。
I believe that.
漏れた聖杯の中身であり、彼女が生きている限り殺戮を繰り返すものだと。
造剣なんて信用するか。けどあいつの言い分は符合しすぎている。さくらがあの影と関係があるって認めないわけにはいかない。
そうだな。造剣の説明に嘘はなかった。
Right. Okay.
真実も語ってはいない。
That's just Zouken for you. He'll always omit details to further his plans.
良いか。聖杯に満ちる力とは無色のもの。
Colorless.
無色である以上、自分から人を襲うなどということはない。目的のない力は目的のないまま無産するものだろう。
So the reason it's attacking is because of Sakura's darkness? What he's saying makes sense. First of all, why is something that's leaked out of the gate indiscriminately attacking people? Because of Sakura's hatred, it's feeding on it, and because it's colorless, that's what it latches onto. It's almost like Shirou became colorless during the fire, and Kiritsugu colored him in his image almost.
言うまでもない。聖杯の中には人間を殺す者がいる。そうでなければ説明はつかない。
Oh, maybe I'm just wrong. Okay. Something that kills people? That thing is inside the Holy Grail and ruining Sakura? Yeah, the curse is in there too. My vision wavers. This is too ridiculous to be true. But didn't I... There it is again. Look up at such a thing 10 years ago? Is that like what the curse actually looks like? It really does remind me of the God Hand though. Sakura, dude.
なあ、それは本来あってはならぬ。作られるはずのない矛盾だ。だが、確かにあれは聖杯の中に潜んでいる。10年前、私とキリツグが残り、聖杯をかけて戦ったことは教えていたな。その時点で聖杯の中身は何かに汚染されていた。無色のはずの力は、
okay.
解釈を持って人間を殺す方向性を持った渦になっていたのだ。まあ、それでも願いを可能とするほどの魔力の渦だ。願望機としての機能は損なわれている。問題があるとすれば、それは悪をもって善を
Exactly.
にするという幸福のあり方だろう。10年前の火災はそれゆえの惨劇だ。私はそれでも変わらぬと聖杯を認め、キリツグはそのような悪は認めぬと聖杯を破壊した。その結果は言うまでもない。私のサーバントは汚染された聖杯の中身を
Yeah.
聖杯から漏れた泥は町を燃やし、人を殺めた。その光景をお前ならば知っているはず。
Yeah, I did see it. I saw the cause of it.
じゃあ、あの黒い花が。
The Grail?
そう。聖杯という
It's the gate.
皮肉な話だ。汚れなき最高純度の魂。
Fate is all about irony, though, unfortunately.
そこに一粒の毒が混ざった程度で、汚れなきものは全て変色した。何しろ無色だからな。
Yeah.
どれほど深淵で広大だろうと、たった一人の色のついた異分子にはかなわなかったというわけだ。
異分子って、じゃあそれが聖杯の中身を変色させた原因なのか。
おそらくな。3度目の儀式の折、アインツベルンは呼んではならぬものを召喚した。その結果、
On the third ritual. It's all their fault. Of course it's the Ainsburn's fault.
不純物が混入した。3度目から4度目の間、50年の歳月をかけて聖杯の中で出産を待ったそれは、しかし外界に出ることは叶わなかった。4度目の聖杯は狭すぎたのだ。前回はセーバーとアーチャーが残ったまま期限を迎え、聖杯は完成しなかった。
Yeah.
不純物。 そいつが黒い影の本体。
そいつというのは間違っているな。黒く染まろうと聖杯の中身は純粋な力の渦に過ぎない。中にあるものは方向性を持った魔力だ。人を殺すという方向性を持った。
A pure evil, the embodiment of human evil, right. All the world's evil.
惑星のみを具現した混ざり気のない魔。それが聖杯の中にいるもの。夜に徘徊する影の本体だ。まだ生まれ
Yeah, that's why we got images of that fetus. Why Sakura was calling herself a breeding box.
出産予定したと。ふざけんな。さくらはそんな得体の知れないやつを産ませられるっていうのか。
いや、マトウサクラが正しく作られた
Yeah.
聖杯ならば、確かに彼女の肉体からそれは現れるだろう。だが彼女は特別。あれは門であるマトウサクラを侵食し、門そのものになろうとしている。斧が誕生。無から有に至るため、
Yep.
彼女に自身の力を受け渡すことで、この世に生まれようとしているの。元より肉体を持たない力だ。人間として肉を持つ必要はない。誰かがその力を継承するだけで、それはこの世に存在すること。聖杯の中身が漏れているのではない。あれはマトウサクラに浸透することで誕生しようとしている魔だ。故にあの黒い影は聖杯の中身などではない。あれはすでにマトウサクラそのものだ。
Yeah.
マスターへの侵食。マトウサクラに力の継承が済んでしまえば、
Which is gonna happen today, I assume. Hold on. Hold on a minute, Kotomine. Even if you say that, I can't think straight.
元より不完全な聖杯。いや、前回の戦いで汚染された聖杯を使用した時点で、彼女はとうに契約していたの。アインツベルンが作った聖杯ならば、このようなことにはならなかっただろう。聖杯の中身は呪いに満ちていただろうが、それと適応するだけのよりしろではないのだからな。
Shut up. First of all, your talks are too long. You should keep things simple. Like how that shadow is in Sakura's subconscious. That's what Zouken said, but the shadow is attacking people because that's its nature. Sakura. It's not something she wished for.
聖杯の中で渦巻く呪い。これに適応する聖杯でなければ、あのように呪いが形を得ることなどなかっただろう。聖杯の中にいる者は、自身を確かな形に形取れるよりしろと。
And it happened to be Sakura, yeah.
通常の聖杯、アインツベルン製の黄金や魔術師の肉体を使った聖堂の聖杯ならば、形にはならず、不確かな形になっていただろう。何しろ、質量を持つほどの呪い。
Ah, like Shinji? Interesting.
ただ増殖するだけの肉の塊になるやもしれない。
Yep, just like Shinji. I said I don't care about things that don't concern us. Get to the point. Let me know the conclusion. I thought I could save Sakura if I defeated the shadow. I thought I could save her if I could defeat it before Sakura completely turned into the Holy Grail, but if that shadow is Sakura herself.
呪いはマトウサクラというよりしろを得た。何しろ前回の戦いでこの世に漏れた触覚を体に埋め込まれ、魔術回路として育てられた人間だ。だが安心しろ。マトウサクラに理性がある限り、影は影に過ぎない。いかに呪いがマトウサクラを汚染しようと、命令権は彼女にある。彼女が聖杯として門を閉じようとする限り、中の者はマトウサクラに宿るだけで完全には外に。
Oh, so you're telling me Shinji just has to break her sanity. Okay, fantastic.
マスターとサーバントの関係と同じだ。マスターであるマトウサクラが許さない限り、サーバントである呪いはその力を行使できない。どれほど圧倒的な力を持とうと、呪いがその方向性を遺憾なく発揮するには、マトウサクラの理性が邪魔だ。マトウサクラが呪いを自らの一部として受け入れるか、 それとも呪いの魔力量に耐えきれず理性が崩壊するか。彼女はすでにあの影そのものだ。もはや聖杯戦争が終わったところで彼女を元に戻すことはできない。
That means, yeah. When we defeat that black shadow and see its corpse, Sakura's body will come out from beneath its darkness. That is terrifying. How did he get that image in his head? I thought my heart stopped. I clutched my chest and forced myself to breathe. Yeah, it's just nothing good happens from it. Fantastic. Mm-hmm.
いずれ彼女の精神は死に、その時こそ地獄が具現する。いや、あのままでは肉体が耐えられぬと思ったが、よくやったな、エミヤシロ。
All thanks to Shirou.
おかげで、マトウ・サクラは未だ聖杯として機能している。
お前はサクラを化け物にしたいのか?
Kinda.
無論だ。
He actually punched
誰
him.
が何であれ誕生する意志がある限り、生まれ出ようとするものを止めることは。
I love how he just took that punch just so easily. Didn't even make a noise.
そして間違えるな、エミヤシロ。お前はあれを化け物というのか。まだこの世に現れてもいないものを化け物と。
This whole, like, meaning of birth, like... It all relates to Kirei's backstory. I get it. How can you call it evil when it's not even born? Do things necessarily come into this world born evil or good? I get it.
当然だろう。あの影は悪魔だ。今だって際限なく人を殺しまくる悪魔じゃないか。
早計だな。善悪など所詮発生した後に我々が決めることです。まだありもしないものを否定することは誰にもできない。それとも何か。お前は犯罪者の息子は間違いなく犯罪者になるとでも言うのか。
Making some real points.
生まれる前に殺してしまえと。
How ridiculous! That thing is a killer by its very nature. In reality, it is killing people.
それが間違い。あの影はマトウ・サクラというよりしろから作った影に過ぎ。
Yeah, we don't know what it's gonna be.
生まれ出ようとするものはあれとは違う何か。あの影はマトウ・サクラを使い、誕生のために人々の命を捨て。
Yeah, exactly.
無意識である以上、あれの行いに善悪は問えん。
バカを言うな。実際人が死んでるんだぞ。
That may be true, but I get his point.
故に罪も罰も与えられるべきだろう。だがそれが誕生してからの話だ。変えらざる者、未だ世に在価を問われぬ者を排斥することはできない。良いか、明確な悪の定義など人の世には存在しない。だがそれでもこの世に悪があるとするのなら、生まれようとする者を止めることこそが絶対の悪ではないか。
Wow, Kirei's fascinating. I swallow many words. It's not that I agree with Kotomine that Sakura should become the conscience of the Holy Grail, but condemning him won't change anything, let alone save Sakura.
あんたの目的はサクラが聖杯に変わることだ。
I ask with hostility. It's a question to clarify her position, so statement made too late to be declaration of hostility.
そのためにマトウ・サクラを助けたと言った。
Mm-hmm. Like a priest would, you know?
私はそれを祝福するだけだ。お前がマトウ・サクラを擁護するように、
The embryo.
私はその胎児を擁護しよう。
そうか。それは俺たちの敵ってことか。
Not until it's born, I guess.
無論だ。だが私はマトウ・サクラの命が欲しいわけではないし、マトウ
Nah, I guess he is our enemy.
聖杯の力が欲しいわけでもない。 聖杯の中にあるもの、それが命として誕生した時のみ、それを擁護する。
Wow, that's different. Did not
出
expect
産の
that.
前に母体が子を拒むのであらば、そちらの意思を。
There's no lie in his words. This priest does not care who wins the Holy Grail War. All he wants is the result. He just wants to see what happens after Zouken, or I remain. He has no intention of forcing Sakura and altering her. He is saying he will save Sakura only when we're unable to save her and when she turns into something else.
分かった。あんたが傍観に徹するんなら、俺も手は出さない。理由はどうあれ、あんたはさくらを助けてくれた。今はそれだけで十分だ。
そうか。私が助けたのは母体だ。そう取るのなら口出しはせん。さて、お前の要件はこれだけかな。ならば。
It really isn't the time to be leaving her alone.
あまり一人にしていい状況ではないだろう。
The priest is worrying about Sakura's health, no her mind. We're clearly enemies, yet I still can't tell for certain.
いや、もう一つだけ聞きたい。多分、これがあんたに聞く最後の質問になる。
おう、最後ならば無限に。
ことみね、さくらは助けられるのか。
Oh. The atmosphere changes. The pressure from the priest increases as he gives me advice.
手はある。だが、
50-50. Okay.
聖杯として完成すれば、マトウ・サクラという人格は消え去るだろう。だが、
I see. It's all up to chance.
彼女の精神が少しでも耐えられるのなら、そのわずかな時間が希望になる。おそらく、もって数秒。その合間に聖杯を制御し、その力を持って彼女の内部に救う者を排除する。要は力ずくだ。マトウ・サクラを聖杯に仕立て上げる刻印中も、彼女の肉体をより代にするも汚染されたとはいえ、聖杯は願望機としての機能を保っている。
Oh.
その用途が殺害に関することならば、それこそ殺せぬ命は。
結局それか。初めから。
It's all about the Holy Grail. I don't think Kirei's gonna exactly let us do it, though. He's telling us, but would he...
そう。聖杯を手に入れる。
It all comes down to the Holy Grail.
だが注意しろ。聖杯の力を聖杯そのものに向ける。
You don't know what's gonna
並
happen.
大抵の魔術師では魔力を制御できず、しくじればそれだけ
Right.
ではない。
It could...
わずか数秒で聖杯を制御するなど狂気の差。
けどそれしかないんだろう。ならやってやるさ。それに、そういうことならこっちだって少しは当てがある。
なるほど。お前にはリンがいたな。リンはマトウ・サクラの姉だ。妹の精神に同調し、
Right, okay. So it's possible, just not likely.
もっとも、そんな馬鹿げた。
Exactly. Rin's not gonna do that. She doesn't think it'll work. That's true. I'll have to convince her to change our course of action once I get
い
home.
いさ。そんなのはこっちの苦労だ。じゃあ、アバよ。
You won't be thanking me.
あんたの言い分は認めないけど、礼は言っとく。
待て。質問に答えたのだ。
Oh.
私からも一つ聞きたいことがある。
I stop. I don't want it to, but it's something if I can return the favor.
なんだよ。最後にするって言ったのはあんただろ。手短に済ませてくれ。
何？万が一今の方法
Oh
でマトウ・
God.
サクラを救えた。
What's gonna happen to you, Shirou?
だが、お前はそれでいいのかな、エミヤ・シロ。マト
Oh.
ウ・サクラが聖杯で亡くなったとしても、彼女がすでに人食いであることに変わりはない。
I see his
その
point.
罪人をお前は擁護するというのか。
I do see his point. It stops. My heart freezes.
耐えられぬのはお前だけではない。彼女は多くの人間を殺した。
Yeah, she
マト
won't
サクラ
be able to forgive herself.
そのような自分を容認できるとは思えん。
Damn it.
それは
罪を犯し、償えぬまま生き続けるのは辛かろう。ならば、人思いに殺してやった方が幸せなのではないか。その方が楽であり、奪われた者たちへの謝罪にもなる。
That's right. The chain would end right there. It doesn't matter if she is intended to or not. No matter the reason, the assailant must be punished. If she took lives, she must repay the victims with something of equal value. So kill... My morals tell me I must kill Sakura if I truly pity the victims. Not only that, if I can't save Sakura and she becomes a holy grail, nothing can stop her. Many more lives will be lost. Just like that day. Innocent people will die without knowing the meaning of their death. I swallow the gastric juice coming up my throat. My eyes become bloodshot. I might bleed out of my eyes. I slash the pressure with thousands of swords and...
なあけど
I confess that I'll still protect Sakura. Like, death wouldn't be enough atonement for it, right?
そうか。エミヤ切り継ぐの後は継がないという。
I do think Kirei finds that interesting. He talks as if he's disinterested. No, he's disinterested. Never mind. Priest regards me with a bored expression, as if disappointed.
親父のあ
そうだ。お前の父親は人間を愛していた。より高く、より遠く、より広く。際限なく限界を切り開く人間を愛し、そのために自身を絶対の悪とした。
It is ironic when you think of Angermanu and what Shirou... I mean, Kiritsugu was trying to turn himself into the evil to save everybody.
あの男ならば、やはりマトを
He would have, right.
していただろう。奴は正義とやらのために人間らしい感情を切り捨てた男だからな。
それはあんたとは違うのか
Yeah.
正義のために多くの幸福のために一人の人間の幸福を切り捨てると
いや、お前たちが幸福と
Exactly.
いうものでは私に喜びを与えなかっ
It's sad, it really is. That's not a reply. No, more than that. He's not even looking at me.
た。そう、違ったな。奴は初めからあったものを切り捨て、私には初めから切り捨てられるものがなかった。結果は同じながら、その過程があまりにも違った。奴の存在はあまりにも不愉快だった。奴の苦悩は明らかに不快だった。
Right. Hmm.
そこまでして切り捨てるというのなら、初めから持たねばよい。だというのに奴は苦悩を持ち、切り捨てた後でさえ拾い上げた。その違いこそが決定的だった。そう。
Yeah, why was I born?
教えないの
Mhm.
なら、なぜ私はこの世に生を受けたのか。
The priest's words are not directed at anyone, but they contain anger. They contain emotion, which I thought this man did not have.
それを思えば、お前に切り継ぐの後など告げるはず。
Yeah, it's the...
奴は切り捨てることで実行したが、お前は両立することしか実行できない。お前は私と似ている。
They are similar, it's just...
お
Yep.
前は一度死に、蘇生するときに故障した。
Yep. I mentioned this earlier.
私と同じ生まれついての欠陥品だ。
Exactly. Ah, I love that dynamic between them. It's brilliant. Shiro's not gonna agree with it, but he's gonna have to eventually, because it's the truth.
故障ってどこが壊れてるって言うんだ
Oh, a lot.
気づいていないだけだ。
Exactly.
お前には自分という概念がない。だがそのお前が まさか一つの命にこだわるとはな。いや、それとも。
You were not concerned about many, but concerned about all as if they were only one. Yes. Kojima Kirei sounds almost envious as he speaks to himself.
まあいい。その上で的を桜だけを救うのなら止めはしない。
Wow.
背負いたいだけ在庫
How
を背負
interesting.
うがいい。最後に忠告をしよう。
Okay, warning.
どのような形であれ的を桜を救いたいのであらば、的を造剣を
Okay,
殺
so
す
you
こと。
have to take Zouken out, gotcha.
奴は的を桜の精神が消え去った後、
Which I will be satisfied to do. Zouken sucks. He's a
そうなっ
jerk.
ては的を桜を取り戻すこともできなくなる。
乗り移るって桜に造剣が。
そう。あれの本体は人体に
Exactly. Oh, that's gross.
魂の容器に当たる脳中がどこ
Oh, that's disgusting to think about.
的を造剣はある意味不老不死だ。魂を世に留めている手のひらほどの虫を。
Can you do it, Kirei? Because you're a priest? Just purify him. Use the power of Christ on his ass.
そうか。逆にすっきりしたよ。
なるほど。確かにわかりやすいな。的を造剣を倒し、的を桜を勝者にする。
Yep.
その後に現れる聖杯を
At least we have a plan. Kirei's always coming in with
的
the...
の身体を洗浄する。
He always comes with a PowerPoint presentation to help us out. I love it. I don't want to, but I nod. The plan should be simple, like Kotomini said.
これは試験だがな。的を桜の精神は存外
It
に
is.
強く、聖杯の呪いに適合しすぎている。
Mm-hmm.
輪が陽性だとしたら、あれは陰性なのだろう。的を造剣に落ちてあったとしたらそこだ。あの黒い影は造剣の予想を超えて的を桜を成長させてしまった。あれがお前に手を出してきたのはそのためだ。
Yeah.
的を桜を守るがいい。羽化に耐えられるのであれば、母体とて死にはすまい。
I don't say anything, but nod back. Kotomini wants Sakura to change, but he's still much better than Zouken.
言っとくが、あんたの出番はない。そんな得体の知れないものを羽化の。
Oh, he will take part in this somehow. It's Kirei.
その息だ。決して造剣にだけは手渡すな。
With a snort, I turn my back to him. I have no business here. I have to quickly go back to Sakura. First thing I feel after turning home is an icy chill. Nothing's wrong, there's no sign of danger, but I have a bad feeling. Hello everybody, I'm Hope and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel. You may be wondering, why am I suddenly back? I ended the last episode, well I didn't end the last episode, I'm going to be cutting to this part. I didn't even finish the last episode where we had the talk with Kirei, because it was really late and I almost passed out while recording, so I decided fuck it, and I just stopped recording. And now I'm back, so you could probably tell I'm more lively and energetic and ready to do this, you know? Pretty hyped to experience whatever the hell Shinji's got planned. I'm also pretty nervous, so why don't we just go ahead and get started and see what happens next. There's nobody in the living room. Ilia's sleeping in her room. Tosaka's preparing for the projection in her room. Sakura is...
Sakura, 入るぞ。
There we go, now we gotta discover that she's gone. I call out and place my hand on the doorknob. I feel a cold sensation on my back. I shake off my uneasiness and open the door.
Sakura.
Raida. I see Raida for a second, but her figure disappears. Behind her, the bed which Sakura should be in is empty. The light turns on. I look around in surprise.
おかえりなさい。どこに行ってたかは聞かないけど、 随分と遅かったわね。
遠坂、これは一体。
見ればわかるでしょ。さくらは一人で外に出て行って、私はさっきまでライダーに睨まれていたのよ。彼女、あなたには手を出さないよう命じられているんでしょうね。シローが入ってきた途端、霊体化して外に逃げていったわ。
Sokka sounds calm. No, that's not it. Her voice doesn't sound calm. Her tone is one of cold disinterest, as if she's given up on something. Yep.
遠坂、さくらが出て行ったって。
本当よ。あなたが出ていく前からいなかったようだから、もう2時間は経つ。
And who knows what could have happened to her in 2 hours.
あんな体で何をする気かは知らないけど、私たちの言いつけは聞けないってことでしょうね。探しに行こうとした私をライダーで止めるぐらいなんだから。
Definitely not. She's gonna go get Zouken. Fortunately, Shinji's has her now, and... Well... Despite having stronger magic, I don't know if Sakura has it in her to kill Shinji.
バカなこと言うな。さくらが俺たちに隠し事をしてる。
I can't say for certain. Sakura's nightmare. I have no idea what Sakura thought about her deteriorating body.
とにかく連れ戻さないと。あんな状態のさくらを一人にしたら
犠牲者が出るかもね。学校で私を襲った時みたいに目についた人から魔力を奪いかねないわ。だってほら、昨夜あの影に襲われた人がいなかったでしょ。
遠坂。
Sokka looks away and swallows her words. Her eyes say to give up, telling me it's all over.
遠坂、お前。
桜を探すのはいい。私も賛成よ。けど、見つけ出したあの子の姿を見たとき、
Gotta kill her, right?
桜が
Don't
もう
think
桜
Shirou
じゃ
can
な
do
か
it
った
though.
やるべきことは分かってるわね。
そんなことはない。さくらはさくらのままだ。
I don't think so.
正気？もう限界だってわからないの？いい加減諦めなさい、シロ。これ以上桜をかばったら、まず真っ先にあなたが
つまらない憶測は後だ。今はさくらを見つけて連れ戻すだけだろう。その後で納得いくまで言い合ってやるから、今は黙ってろってんだ。
I love it. Seeing Shirou just spitting.
待ちなさい、シロ。
I run through the hallway. I don't have time to wonder where Sakura went.
もういいでしょ、シロ。
I run outside at full speed as if denying her words.
シロ、桜を探しに行くの。
Then, someone unexpected calls to me from behind. When did she come here? Ilia is watching me from a distance, as if there's a wall between us.
イリア。
答えて、シロ。桜を探しに行くの。
I nod. Ilia's voice is tense. The despair in her voice is different from just Sokka's. As a holy grail, Ilia must understand what condition Sakura is in.
そう。けど、シロ。
Mm-hmm.
桜が一人で外に出たのは、
Yeah.
シローに見られたくなかったからだよ。桜はシローを守るために、怖いけど死にたくないけど聖杯である自分自身に決着をつけに行ったの。シローが好きだった桜はもういないわ。桜は自分を消すために一人でここから出て行ったんだから。
That is some harsh truth. That's harsh to hear. Ilia looks straight at me. I meet her gaze and shake my head. I won't let that happen. Even if Sakura isn't Sakura anymore, there's only one thing I'm going to do.
そう。けどシロー、私も桜も
Right.
自分の中にもう一つの自分を持っている。それはきっとシローが知っている私じゃないし、シローが思っている桜とは違うんだよ。
It's always so haunting and unsettling to hear when Ilia talks so calmly like this and so straightforwardly.
桜は戻らない。変わってしまった桜はもう別人に過ぎない。
Yeah, it's true. I don't...
それでも桜を殺すのは嫌なの。
A quiet question. This is what Ilia really means. The Holy Grail is made with the premise of it breaking down, so I don't need to hesitate about destroying it. But to me, it sounds like she's talking about herself rather than about Sakura.
シロー、もう一度だけ聞くわ。それでも あなたはさくらを探しに行くの？
Her voice hurts to listen to. It's just so much nuance in her voice. I don't know how much emotion her question carries. So I honestly tell her the truth, the path I chose.
探しに行く。俺にとってさくらはどうあっても
Oh, fuck.
それはイリアも同じだろ
Right.
う。もしイリアが聖杯なんてわけのわからないものになっても、イリアはイリアだ。たとえどんなに変わり果ててしまっても、その中にイリアがいるのなら、それは俺の知っているイリアだと思う。
Oh, she looks so sad.
難しいことは正直よくわからない。俺にはそれだけだ。
I put my hand on the door.
条件のところよ。さくらが行くと
Yeah,
したら
we're gonna arrive
そ
too
こ以
late.
外ありえないわ。
We're gonna arrive too late. I hear her behind me.
イリアはうちで待機しててくれ。さくらを連れてすぐ帰ってくる。
I leave. Ilia stays standing in the hallway as if saying off something very far away. I reach the Matou household. I'm not out of breath. My body has to be tired from all the running, but it doesn't complain to me at all. Right. I stop before I ring the doorbell. Did someone go in or come out? The front door is half open and it's dead quiet inside. I don't feel any human presence. The Matou household is gloomier than yesterday. There's nobody on the first floor. My footsteps echo through the hallway. The floor creaks as I make my way to the stairs. There's nobody on the second floor. I see the sky through the glass above the landing. Once I make my way to the top, I'm able to tell that there's no living person on the second floor. I turn to go back downstairs, but I stop. A living person. The strange feeling makes me head to the room with the slightly open door. Here's the bedroom. Yep, I don't want to know what's here. It's Sakura's room. I've seen it once before, but I've never actually gone in there before. It's because Sakura pushed us out with a red face when Shinji led me here. I think that was 2 years ago. Nothing's changed. A girl's room. It's a simple room suited for Sakura. And on the bed
シンジ。
is the corpse of Matou Shinji. She really did it. Well, she's broken. It's over. God, that's brutal. I'm glad Shinji's dead. Really, he deserves it. But that's enough to break Sakura beyond any form of repair. Yep, and here we're gonna see how it happened. That's the typical way with how it feels interludes. Alright, Shinji, I'm gonna need you to just... Oh, I'm actually looking forward to this. It's really hypocritical because I don't want to see Sakura in pain. This is gonna hurt her and break her, but I want to see this. He pushes her down. Oh, you scum. You scum. Attacked from behind and still unable to move her limbs, the girl easily falls to the bed. He gets on top of her as he screams. He scowls at the girl he pulled to this room, running his fingers across the skin he hasn't touched in a while. The girl's chin jumps, the fingers violating her as they crawl from her neck to her breast as a sign of the start. Oh, God. Shinji deserves this death more than any other character in this novel. Zouken deserves the death too, but this... Shinji deserves it the most out of any character in the VN. Yes, the sequence is always the same. This man is the absolute master. The girl loses her will, opens up her body, and exposes her shame when he orders her. The only resistance came during the first time. The secret affairs after that were the same. The girl made no attempt to fight back, never showing even a sign of emotion. That's awful. Oh, that's so sick. That's sickening. That's sick. She was violated, attended to his needs, and drowned in lewdness like she was told to. The reaction is the start of a regular routine. Even if she shows no emotion, her body cannot suppress the pleasure. Her lustful body reacts happily as it accepts men. That's the unfortunate part of our stupid-ass bodies being the way that they are. Mentally, it's awful, it's painful, you know? And, but physically, a lot of the time, people feel pleasure from it because that's just what our bodies do. It's really disgusting.
そうだよな。お前はそうでなくっちゃ。そうだ。どんなに普通の人間を装っても変わらない。お前はマトウの女だ。癒し、魔術師崩れ。恐れ、怯え、やがて感情をなくし、人形と変わらなくなる。
Shut the fuck up, Shinji. The man roughly pushes down the girl's body. A spasm runs through her. The man smiles, believing the reaction is the same as always. It's no different. Their relationship will never change no matter where the woman may run. Even if she regains her emotion or finds another man, she'll want him once he pushes her down. Why? Oh. Oh, fuck. This is disgusting. Why do I have to read this? This is disturbing. I hate this. This is disturbing. I don't like this. This woman is his possession. It doesn't matter if she's the heir. She's merely a toy given to him. That's why he doesn't notice until it happens. The girl struggling beneath him feels no excitement. He doesn't notice that she's filled with nothing but disgust and loathing. Oh, he was more than able to. Because he has something that you lack, and that's just... Actually, he has everything that you lack, fucker. The girl he fell in love with was a real sex maniac. Whose fault was that? And also, who decided that? Does that knowledge please him more than the act of violating her? The man laughs from the bottom of his heart and reaches out for her clothes. He'll do the usual. He will not undress her. He always exposes her body. He rips the clothes off her as if tearing her apart. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's have a wild fuck. Great. That's, Oh god. How did they do this in the movie? Like, they had to censor this a lot. A crack opens in the girl's chest. At that instant, the girl refuses the man with all her might.
Huh?
Shinji's not... This is the first time she's refused since the first time. That's gonna anger Shinji a lot. The man stops. He lets go of her breasts, then looks down at the girl as one might look at a mysterious thing. A voice of surprise. The girl gulps but stares resolutely back at him. Oh man. I'm so proud of you, Sakura, but I'm so sorry. This is gonna lead to something awful. Oh. Every time I play this game, Sakura's voice acting gets to me. The girl frantically tries to push the man off of her, but the man will not even budge. It's only natural. Her strength cannot push a man back, least of all when he has her in a mounted position. A hollow voice. The man looks down at the girl in the bed. Still, gotta give it to Shinji. His VA does a masterful job. And he starts punching his sister in a rage. Oh. This route is so... There's like no happiness to be gained. There's barely anything here that isn't painful to watch, that isn't just downright disgusting. Ugh. Doesn't mean I don't like the route, it's just that it's so dreary and dark. The fact that there are real abusers like Shinji out there, like that talk like this too, is really disgusting to me. God, he does not hold back. The man has no sanity left, having been denied by his possession, something that should never betray him. Good grief. No. Stop it. He punches her as though he has gone mad. Shinji, stop it! The girl does not fight back. She doesn't even protect her face from the punches. Stop! Her eyes show great determination, condemning the man on top of her. Sakura's a strong-ass woman, dude. Anyone who calls her weak doesn't know the shit that she's been able to survive on her own. That is the last straw. He can't stand the look in her eyes. He doesn't want her staring straight at him. So... I see that I have a plan too. Do what you want if you like Emiya so much. But Sakura, you shouldn't hide things from someone you love, right? He decides to reveal everything the girl fears the most. Nissan? Her eyes open wide. He laughs. The expression of despair pleases him a bit. That's right, Sakura. I'll tell Emiya all about it. He accepted you, right? Then this is nothing at all. She can't form the words. The girl stares in astonishment. She looks up at her older brother with empty eyes, just like before. That's right. That's all you can manage. Just be obedient if you don't want that. You're my toy. Don't disobey me no matter what. The laughter fills the room, but for the girl, it only sounds like annoying howling. Why? The girl asks, her mind empty. She doesn't want her senpai, Shirou, to find out about her secret. The relationship with her brother, her task to supervise the Emiya household, and her 11 years of life in the basement. Her senpai knows. He already knows. The only thing he doesn't know about is her relationship with her brother. But he should not hate her, even after finding out about it. Shirou will probably forgive her. Right. Just like last night, he will destroy something in order to accept her. But that's why she cannot bear it. She doesn't want to take anything more away from him. She would rather keep things like this. She can let her brother rape her like she always does. But she can't. She was able to bear it until now. But now her body belongs to Shirou. The thought of giving that body to her brother disgusts her. She cannot accept either. She doesn't want to be violated by her brother, and she doesn't want him to tell Shirou about their secret. All that's left is her naked emotion, the mind that has been suppressed for 11 years. The man grabs her breasts. Her brother tries to expose her body as if it's natural to do so. No, 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 stop! I don't want this. Please stop, Nissan. She resists with all her might. He laughs at her futile efforts. What are you saying? You want it, right? You don't care as long as it's a man. Oh, that's why I have to tell Emiya about it. About how bad you clung on to me and how dirtily we fucked. He laughs. He laughs. Her brother laughs. And she realizes he will tell him. No matter what happens, no matter what she does, he will tell her senpai about it. No matter what, he intends to ruin her for his own amusement. Right? Why? It's the greatest question. Why? She murmurs, why does it always end up like this? She endured so many things so he wouldn't find out about it. She lied. lied to others, lied to herself, and kept telling herself that she could be happy. She thought she was happy just by being at her senpai's house. But why isn't he protecting such a small thing? No, he's not the only one who isn't protecting her. She thought for a long time. She has cursed for a long time. Why? Why? The world around her hates her so much. The strength floods out of her body. She loses her will to resist, and her brother looks down at her in satisfaction. Ugh, maniac. Come on, spread your legs like you always do, bitch. You wouldn't even care if a dog fucked you, right? All you can do is accept a man. Oh, I feel disgusting reading that. I feel disgusting. I feel disgusted. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is awful. Why am I... He T-poses to assert his dominance. He starts to violate her like he always... I shouldn't make light of this situation. Forget I said that. I thought it'd be fun to just make a joke. You know, we'll be happy and funny, but no, this is too much. I can't even do that. The girl stares up at him with empty eyes. Shinji? I really hope you're talking about Shinji. I don't know. I don't think it'd be about Shirou, obviously, but... 11 years. She thinks something she has never thought during that time. Oh, she did it. Oh my god. I'm gonna be fucking sick, dude. Oh my god. What am I seeing? What did she use to kill him, though? It sounded like a knife or a glass or... Wow, she fucking really did it to him in. I'm not sure if she slit his throat or probably that. There wouldn't be that much blood otherwise. Or got the carotid artery. Probably, yeah. I gotta drink some water. I actually feel like fucking gagging. This is disgusting. Disturbing. Like, it's not... Like, the gore isn't hard to look at. I've seen worse. It's the context that makes it worse, you know? And this is gonna be the... This is gonna be the snapping point, isn't it? There's gonna be... Sakura's gone. Like, there's... any part of Sakura Matou that we knew is gone forever. This is the final straw. It's gone. Her sanity is gone. She has done the thing that she's hurt somebody with her own hands, her own physical hands in the moment that she has never done. She's never hurt a single thing in her life. We're not going to count the shadow form. We're talking about her conscious life. It being her own brother, who we know Sakura cares about despite the abuse he's put her through, makes this tragic. I don't feel bad for Shinji. He deserves this more than anybody else in this game. But it doesn't mean that I want to see him dead at Sakura's fucking lap with blood all over her own sister. His own... They're not related by blood, but you know what I mean. The air makes a sound. The man on top of her falls down. Fresh blood splatters onto her. The girl raises her body and looks at her silent brother. It was an instant death. He must have been hit with a very sharp string. A line is visible in the back of his head as if it was drawn in with a pencil. The line reaches his brain, but the line is too thin to make it spill out, and his blood is the only thing flowing out. This is awful. Oh god, this is awful. It's over. She's about to snap. She looks down at it without emotion. The shadow that killed her brother wavers. Oh, her shadow did it. But that's her, right? It's her hatred, her anger, all of her negative emotions that came out for the first time in her conscious existence. It wavers in the gray sunlight, her own shadow. Her own shadow is standing up and wavering. So she's the one that killed. It was she who killed her brother. She understands, but does not feel anything. She feels nothing. 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 No disgust, no fear, no guilt, no regret. The only thought in her vacant mind is that it was easy. She's used to it. This isn't her first time, because she saw plenty in her dreams. She saw it in her dream, so did she copy what she saw? Here we go, everybody. Oh, fuck me. I don't want to see this. I hate this so much. I hate having to see this. She doesn't know. But she thinks she should have done it sooner. If she'd known she wouldn't feel anything, she would have done it a long time ago. She thinks and... This is so unsettling. This music is so unsettling. What? Her empty emotion murmurs that it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun? It was fun? Where? When? What? Dream. That's right. She wasn't dreaming. Those dreams were... not dreams. The one that wandered through the night and killed the men was herself. Yes, she killed many people. She killed many people. Killed those that ran away. And killed without leaving a drop. Killed everyone. Killed with pleasure. Killed laughing. Killed laughing. Killed laughing. Great. I did not want to hear Sakura do a crazy laugh. It's so funny. She laughs. Because she'll break down unless she laughs. She can't bear it unless she's laughing. But more tears flow out the more she laughs, and everything becomes meaningless for her. It's so funny that her stomach hurts. It's as if she's regressing mentally every time she laughs. But it's so comforting and natural. Oh, how stupid, how foolish. This is really hard to sit through and stomach. I don't want to see my precious cinnamon roll fucking adorable must protect pure, not pure, like, you know what I mean, not become like this. Oh, fuck me. Her face is contorted in a manic grin. In place of her silent brother, the girl sweetly spills out a voice like glass. And like that, after tinkering with her brother... Oh! Oh my god. After tinkering with her brother's body like she's playing house, she gets up. She stands in front of the mirror, still covered in blood. Behind her stands the shadow that killed so many. Her own shadow. The black shadow that has eaten countless people. Someone was there, trying hard not to turn her into it. Someone was there by her side. She can't even remember Shirou, dude! It's over! It's over! Can we just, like, I know we have to deal with Sakura suffering, but can we take a minute to acknowledge Shirou's suffering? He's gonna have to come to this realization? There's nothing he can do! She's gone! She will try to kill him in the most awful ways. Then he's gonna have to fight Saber again. Probably Hercules again. Because, of course. Then he's gonna have to go face to face with Zouken. And then Kirei's gonna be there at the end of it all because Kirei's Kirei. Kirei's gonna be like the fucking... like, Shirou's gonna be like, finally, I've taken everybody out, and the Kirei's like, Yorokobe, fucker. God, this music fucking terrifying. I fucking hate this. She laughs. There was never any hope for her. You were always crazy, I see. this why people hate her? I'm assuming. She twirls in front of the mirror. The girl makes a proud smile.
見てください先輩
Oh god. No, she knows Shirou.
私最初から壊れてたんです
We know that, but come on! And speaks as if asking for a dance. The girl's consciousness ends there. Now, to be more accurate, it changes. It's merely that her repressed subconscious has risen to the surface. Yeah, every part of her negative thoughts, negative emotions, the evil deep down has risen as her and taken over. This is would it be okay? I don't know if considering Sakura as psychopath's a good idea. Because psychopaths can feel empathy. It's different from a sociopath. That's the difference. But if we call her that, then we know that most of the time psychopaths are created by their living, their situations. Some of them are born that way, like Kirei, but he's a sociopath. But what I mean, honestly, I think sociopaths are born that way more often than psychopaths are born that way, though. Just has to do with your brain, really. This is awful, I hate it. Something talks to the girl, behind her. The darkness raises darkness, shows up as a presence, and looks at the girl. It sounds, oh my god, Zouken! The girl doesn't reply. She doesn't even need to acknowledge such a question. The girl doesn't reply. She doesn't even need to be told about it. Fuck you, Zouken. 4D chess ass bitch. I'm cursing a lot in this episode because I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm very upset. Zouken really planned all this out. Is this conniving son of a bitch?
仰せのままにおじいさま
Oh, come on, dude! She nods quietly. Did she agree because it sounds fun? Or does she just want to run away? The girl doesn't understand her own mind anymore, but the pain in her body goes away as soon as she accepts it. It crawls up. Black mud comes out from her core and smears itself on her skin. Great. That's like the Grail mud. The pain turns into fire to burn her skin, like a curse. It turns her white skin into something else.
これなら
Won't lose to anyone. Nobody will get in the way. She knows that she's the strongest one now. Great, now she's fucking OP! How are we gonna win? Like, what do we do? What is Shirou gonna do? What There's nothing we can do anymore. The absolute certainty is similar to a sexual uplifting. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? In the mind, the girl defeats everyone who has threatened her. She pierces their legs as they run, rips off their arms as they fight back, stitches that shut their mouths as they beg for mercy, chews on their eyes as they cry from pain, and finally gouges out their hearts laughing. Dude, she's getting off on it too. Like, this is ecstasy. God, I hate this. I hate this so much. I'm disturbed, I'm angry, I'm upset. I never want to get attached to a character ever again. This is gonna happen to them. Why does this happen to me, man? Every character I get attached to does this shit in all my favorite series. The one I get attached to the most always pulls this card out. Just in a minute. I don't want to read anymore. I refuse. I want to rip out my eyes and never read again. And in this fantasy, foremost in her mind is the relative she loves the most, the one called Sakura. Oh yeah, gonna go murder her ass. Obviously, she would hate her. I mean, duh. Like, you would feel some amount of hatred for someone who did that to you, even if Sakura was obeying the pack as well, and even if they were Whatever, whatever, whatever. The amount of suffering that she went through without a single word from Rin to help her is disgusting. Not trying to blame Rin for everything, but we're boned. Now back to Shirou.
Shinji.
Gonna just... Oh, I hate this. Shinji's corpse is on the bed. There's nothing else. What happened here? There's no way I would know, but...
Sakura.
Somehow I can tell that Sakura killed him. I can't think. Shinji's corpse. Sakura's whereabouts. It's only been half a day since I embraced Sakura, so how did it end up like this? Zouken, I literally want to... Oh my god, I want to... Every form of torture in the world. Zouken. I turned around at the sounded voice. There's no one behind me. I know there's nobody in this house. Zouken's voice is echoing through the room even though he's not here.
Zouken. お前、桜に何をした？
何もしておらぬ。見ての通り、不肖の孫が妹から返り討ちにあっただけよ。別段騒ぎ立てるほどのことでもない。
You egged her on, you bitch, to accept the shadow because, lol, get the Grail for me.
だが、不肖の孫と呼ぶのもこれ限りじゃな。
Oh, because he actually helped you. Oh, bro, wow, Shinji turned out to be a great grandson.
使えの男であったが、最後にはきっちりと役目を果たしてくれた。
He laughs. I can't see the old Magus, but I'm sure he's laughing with a hideous face.
シンジの役目？
おうよ。桜をその気にさせるのはわしではできぬ。わしはちとあれに嫌われすぎてしまったからな。
I hate you, Zouken.
お主か信じどちらかにあれの席を壊してもらわねばならなかった。
Yeah, you had to have someone she cared about and loved. Could you imagine if it was Shirou who made her broke, though? Like, made her break? Be like 10 times worse.
桜が自らの影を受け入れるにはこの世に絶望してもらわねばならなかったからの。いやはやこれはわしの過ちじゃ。あれの精神力を甘く見ておった。簡単に決壊すると思ったが、あれは決して自分から崩れはしない。
Yeah, you thought, oh, it'll happen eventually. Then you just, oh, another year went by, another year went
よ
by.
もやあれがあそこまで我慢強く育つとは
Right.
思わなかった。
My nerves condense. Before I even understand what he's saying, I clench my right fist, open my magic circuit, and...
いや、欲を言えば、お主の手で桜を裏切って欲しかったのだぞ。
Yeah.
それならば、あのように半端な覚醒ではとどまらず、心身ともに影そのものに変わり果てたであろう。
God, I hate this. I hate him so much.
それも時間の問題よな。
Since she's incomplete, there's a slight chance. She's not at full strength, nor at full power.
真珠の死をもってあれはようやく自分の立場を受け入れた。あとは見ているだけでよい。あれは本能の赴くままに人を襲い、その暴食ゆえに自滅する。わしの仕事はその後ということ。
Tell him to shut up, Shirou. Oh, I punch the wall. With all my might, I lash out at the darkness where the voice is coming from. I unconsciously fill my hand with magical energy, which is transmitted into the wall and sweeps the darkness from the room.
これは怖い。監視役にと残した虫どもが軒並み潰れおったわ。
うるせえ！出てこい、ゾウケン！ここで八つ裂きにしてやる！
You can really feel the rage in Shirou's voice there. Ugh.
いやいや、残念だがそういうわけにもいかん。マキリ500年の祝願にようやく手が届いたのだ。
You're gonna die with your dreams, Zouken.
ここでお主に殺されるわけにもいかんし、お主を仕留めるほど恩知らず
I'll let Sakura do it.
恩知らずだと。ふざけるな。誰がお前に尻尾を振った？
振ったとも。お主はあそこまで桜を育ててくれたではない。
Yeah.
あの娘に他者を欲するという感
It's all unfortunate.
なのは他ならぬ。
Awful. Awful.
そう、わしは感謝しておるよ、エミヤシロ。
Don't put the blame on us. Don't act like we were... I hate the truth. I hate the truth so much.
故に殺しはせん。お主には見事成長したあれの姿を
How kind of you, Zouken. How fucking kind of you.
双剣。
もはや誰も
Yeah, I know she can't turn back.
兄を殺したあれは立ち止まることなどできぬ。アインツベルンの聖杯、あの小娘が取り込んだアーチャーの魂を取り込み、門に至る鍵を。
Great. So next is up is Rin and Ilia, probably, is what she's gonna go after right now.
させれば罪だ。我がマキリの悲願、第三法の再現がついに果たされるのみよ。
The annoying laugh echoes through the room. We gotta go protect our loved ones. I wanna kill Zouken. I wish we could just snap his neck. But now there's too many pressing issues. Ilia is the biggest issue right now. Rin too, I guess, but Ilia.
Zouken!
Wait, did I pick the wrong one? I was so pissed off I picked the wrong one. I'm amazing. Don't you see? I'm a fucking gamer. I get angry. I get as angry as the main character. Get as angry as the main character. I am genius with a J. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose everything. Hold on. Steal Ansburn's Holy Grail. Ilia. I run. I don't care about the laughter. I'm sure he's watching me from a safe place. There's no time to let an old man's drivel get to me.
そうだ、急がよいエミヤシロ。すでにサクラは国家しておる。イリアスフィールを捉えれば容赦なく飲み下すぞ。
I kicked the ground hard enough to tear my legs off.
Ilia, push there.
We gotta protect her. It'll take 20 minutes to get to my house, even if I run full speed. I glare at the gray sky and run frantically back to Ilia. Interlude 14:4. Yep. Figured it's gonna be Rin and Ilia meets Sakura. The girl is looking up at the sky. The gray sunlight dulls her silver hair and red eyes. Oh, we're Ilia.
そうね。シロウが帰ってきたら。
Oh no, what does you have to tell him? Ilia's veil talks to herself. The Emiya household is quiet. Shirou and Rin went to find Sakura. Ryder naturally is nowhere to be seen, leaving Ilia as the only one here.
天の杯。200年前に作られた。
The giant cavern, the promised land.
この土地。この感じ。
Interesting.
もう起動が始
I
まる。
don't think I know what she's talking about. This is the 5th Holy Grail war in Fuyuki. The Holy Grail has been summoned into different places each time, but has returned to the original site for this war. It's only natural. They use one of the gates located at the 4 compass points and move on to the next one fails. The first was the Ryudo Temple. Yeah, the delay lines or whatever. The second was the Tosaka household. The third was the church on top of the hill. The fourth was that burned field. Then this summoning returns to the site of the first. The point of origin. The false utopia that sets the rules of the Holy Grail War.
英霊の魂で満ち足りた聖杯。それをもって門を開くのが彼らが目指した奇跡だけど。
Yeah.
まさか開けてもいないのに中に住んでしまうものが出るなんて。
So I'm just gonna pretend that Sakura is like... I'm just gonna pretend that she was never actually conscious for any of those murders and that was just her chat. I'm just gonna live in my wholesome fantasy land where nothing can hurt me. Ilia murmurs in disbelief. This is far away from the Einsburn's dearest wish. They have failed. The disaster that will be born is a far cry from what they wished for.
放っておけばいい。私の役目は開けることだもの。閉じろなんてこと誰も私に言わなかった。
And she couldn't possibly close it even if she tried. Matou Sakura excels in her abilities, the Holy Grail. Einsburn's Holy Grail cannot do anything to the gate opened by Makuryu's Holy Grail. Matou Zouken thinks he opened the same gate, but in reality he opened a completely different one. The only ones aware of this are the Holy Grails, the girl and Matou Sakura. I see.
シロ
Oh, my heart!
一緒に
She looks up at the sky. The girl is wavering. She doesn't know whether to choose the role imposed on her or the desire born from within her.
でもねシロどっちにしたって
I know, Ilia, I know.
死んじゃうことに変わりはないんだよ
That doesn't mean we can't enjoy the time we have together. Damn it. The result is the same. Regardless of whether she goes to the gate as the Holy Grail or runs away, she will die. Which is her true self? She asks the gray sky for an answer. That's why she doesn't notice the person who came through the door with an "I'm home." She slipped through the boundary field, or did it not consider her a trespasser? Slowly, she moves from the living room to the yard without a sound, and then reaches out to the girl sitting at the porch.
ずいぶん遅いお帰りねさくら今までどこ
Yay! The trespasser, Matou Sakura, stops her hand. She looks away from Ilia and to Tosaka Rin, who has been waiting for her in the yard.
イリアから離れなさいそれ以上近づいたら容赦なく撃ち抜くわ
Everyone here knows it's no empty threat.
無駄なことなのにああそれでリンの気が済むならいいけど
Ilia's field starts walking without showing any surprise. The girl walks to the edge of the yard as if to watch over the two's confrontation.
そう初めからここで待っていたんですね姉さん私がイリアちゃんを誘いに来ると読んでたんだ
Yep.
まあね私にはシロウと違ってあんたを助ける理由がないものいよいよとなったらイリアをさらいに来るのは明白でしょそうでなくても一度前科があるんだからイリアを見張るのは当然よ
Damn, that's why, right, that's why, in the forest when Archer got killed. So does that mean Rin knew that that shadow was Sakura the whole time? And it was just Shirou in pure denial and only seeing the shadow? That'd be interesting. Sakura's brows twitch at Shirou's name. Showing unhappiness, she shows undisguised hatred that would surprise anyone who knew her previous self.
ひどいな姉さんはいつもそうやって決めつけて私をバカにするんです自分は綺麗だからって汚れた私を見下している本当に嫌な人ねえ姉さん私そんなに悪い子ですか
Her voice contains no emotion. The question alone should send a chill up anyone's spine. It did mine.
当たり前じゃないこの家を出た時点で救いきれない大バカよあんたはマトウサクラを守りたがってたやつを最後まで信じてやらなかったんだから
I hate to completely agree, but I gotta do it. I gotta completely agree with Rin here. As much as it's hard to hear that, she's right. But Sakura Rin gives a firm reply. Yes, Sakura still has like a teensy teensy weensy bit of humanity left. Like not even much, but like a teensy weensy bit. Sakura looks down, as if acknowledging the truth of her mistake.
私はそれが最良だと思ったなんて言わないで私たちは外に出るなって言ったのよそれに異論があったならまず相談しろって言うのよなのにあんたは黙って出て行った一人きりで今までと全く同じ失敗を繰り返した本当に呆れたわそんなことも守れないから他人にいいようにつけ込まれるのよあんたは
You're correct, but Jesus Christ, chill the fuck out, Rin. I know, I don't think now is the best time to be roasting, like, not roasting, just hitting her with the most brutal, upfront, blunt things that she needs to hear. Not that severe of a case, because Rin doesn't know what Sakura just went through, but it's only gonna make it worse.
そうですね確かに今まではそうでしたけど姉さん私
Oh wow.
もう弱くなんてありませんこれからは 姉さんが家にこもっていてください。
You're still gonna protect him? Yup. Shit. God, that's creepy. It kind of low-key looks like when Ilia became what showed that she has the whole command spell. She was just a big magic circuit. I mean, it kind of looks like that, but it's a little bit more dark. Her cold stare, the emitting ominous shadow. Realizing that it's as she feared, Rin takes a step back, not knowing that her hesitation is the last trigger that drives Matou Sakura.
どうしたんですか姉さん。そんな風に背中を丸めてると、まるで私に怯えているように見えますよ。
Yeah, we're in the end game now. Yeah, there's no going back. Sakura has become death. Just look at her face. Look how smug and wicked it is. It's too late when she clucks her tongue. No, it's not too late or anything. When Sakura reached for Ilia's veil, it was already too late.
そう、もう部屋でおとなしくしている気はないってこと？ええ、姉さんの言うことなんてもう聞きません。だって
Wow, that's creepy.
私の方が強いもの。
Wow, they gave her the Gilgamesh like kind of eyes, or is that just her hair? No, I don't think that's her hair. It looks like a snake eyes, kind of like similar to Gilgamesh. She's overpowered. She's got shadow powers. She's like Shadow Gil. The shadow dances. Many shades of darkness emerge from the ground below Sakura and engulf the yard. And from the shadow.
さくら、あんた。
Oh! Damn it! Emerges a swordsman who is contaminated in black.
セイバー、聖杯を捕まえて。
Yikes.
抵抗するようなら多少の乱暴は構わないから。
Yeah, so that means Shirou has to fight Saber before getting to Sakura. Sakura's gonna be final boss, probably. Kirei and Sakura final boss, somehow. I don't know how Kirei is gonna come into it, but... Black Saber obeys without a word. There's no doubt about it. What that shadow is. Sakura bites her lips, seeing what kind of fate awaits a servant swallowed by the mud. At that instant. That's a cool shot. That is a really cool shot. It's like a fighting game. A merciless attack. A shadow with magical energy far surpassing that of Sakura is fired. She rolls as she lands. The fired shadow is on the same level as the black shadow. Yikes. It'll be the end if it touches her. If it even grazes her, it will stick to her skin, covering her in an instant. And after that, if Sakura is swallowed by the mud that even a servant cannot escape, she will be absorbed without hope of resistance. The black tentacles whip towards her in rapid succession. Rin realizes that the attacks are not from the black shadow, but a magic Sakura possesses. The magic of Matou is to bind others, but Sakura is originally from the Tosaka family, a shadow user with an origin of the imaginary element, the imaginary number. Matou Sakura is able to embody the black shadow to that degree because she has both of those attributes. She's easily cornered. Their magical energy capacities are too unevenly matched. Sakura's magical energy is infinite. Her capacity reaches 100 million. Jeez! That's the equivalent of, like, Dragon Ball Z power scaling after Frieza. Like, it just went all the way up. To Rin, whose capacity is a mere 300. Oh. Yeah, this is legit, like... It's like Krillin versus... Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Or... No, I think SSJ 3 Goku was in the billions. Would it be SSJ 2? I don't know. It's somewhere there. It's literally like a Arc 1 Krillin versus that. She controls both the Black Shadow and Saber, who has the greatest magical energy out of all the servants. Even a servant will not be able to match such a monstrous Magus. Yeah. So, how do we expect to win? Like, what? She stares at what Sakura has become, gasping for breath. She has no chance of winning and she cannot escape. It'd be a different story if she had a source of magical energy like the Holy Grail, but she doesn't have such a thing.
と言っても魔力の供給源としちゃこの世界で聖杯と同レベルのものなんてないんだけど
She suppresses her frustration by grumbling.
ダメですよ姉さんそんなところで立ち止まったら危ないじゃないですか
Dude, Sakura just became Tekashi 69 with all the shit tattooed. Funny. Sakura points her hand at Rin without hesitation. Shirou, you gotta get here, dude! There's no mercy. Sakura smiles, enjoying the absolute dominance. Because she's never been dominant in her life before, so it's like, this feels good. But the fact that, imagining splitting apart humans limb from limb and gouging their eyeballs out and ripping their hearts out of their stomach and getting close to nutting from it is just a little too much for me. Like, I get it, but still, it's awful to read that. Oh, like, you're really gonna play cat and mouse. That is some toying of... That's sadistic. She smiles at her beloved sister. Interlude out. No? The result is as obvious as she says. Rin cannot get away from the shadow. Sakura can quickly cover the whole house with a shadow if she wishes. As Sakura slowly expands the extent of the shadow, Rin is defeated without being able to do anything. Oh, she's submerged in it. How are we gonna save you? The black shadow covers Tosaka Rin. The gel-like mud tightly binds Rin's body, turning into numerous tongues to invade her magic circuit. Oh my god. She looks down at her helpless sister. Wild breathing and heated cheeks. Her older sister is covered with heavy oil, exciting even Sakura, who is of the same sex. Wow. Why does everything in this route have to get her off? Like, Nasu, I get it. I know it, why, but I don't like it. Please stop. Her face is left uncovered, perhaps because Sakura wants to enjoy her pain. Rin swallows her contempt and glares back at Sakura. But that's only for a few seconds. The mud that stirs her body violates her internal organs! No! Okay, dude, that's too much. Shirou, please. This route's really gonna kill Rin off, too. This route's like, it gives no fucks. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my sister. Not kinky. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm scared shitless. The gel-like shadow tightens around Tosaka Rin. The meal doesn't even last a second. Oh my god! Yeah, well, you're never gonna be full. That's the point. You're gonna eat yourself to death. The last traces of magic fade from Tosaka Rin. That's the end. Head down and chest heaving, Rin has no power to resist. She has no way to fight back, but okay. Maybe Shirou can save her conscious body, but Sakura just slurped all of her magical energy out like a mosquito. I see. Yeah, she has to kill the last thing that is holding her humanity tied to something like that. We'll lose to Nesa. No, just typical, I gotta kill her or else I'll have lost. It's a groundless assumption. The difference in their powers will never be overturned. But Sakura's firmly convinced that she'll lose if they fight again. So she has to kill her here. Taking her magical energy and leaving her powerless isn't enough. She has to kill Rin here just as Rin tried to do to her. She tries to convince herself as she opens her palms. There is still a tiny, tiny bit of humanity, so I guess, like Zouken said, she's incomplete. If Shirou did it, she would just be on a rampage right now like Godzilla, destroying everything and everyone in the span of minutes. The shadow doesn't extend. She trembles, gaze focused on her awakened sister, and... Oh, Shirou, please save her. You can't. There's nothing you can do. She's too far gone. The person she least wants to see catches up to her. God, I hate this day, man. Why, man? What status? Oh, yeah, Master Matou Sakura. Whoa, it's so fucking awesome. I'm so happy. Yeah. Woo! Soccer points went to 0. No. Oh, wow. I got 6 Rin points. Ilia points. Hopefully that's enough to get all the endings, because I really would hope that I got all the points I need. Rin points are a little low. Saber point is literally 1 point. I don't know how that was possible. So I'm just gonna stall. How's everybody doing? You guys enjoying the episode? What are you guys feeling? You guys as disturbed as I am? Are you ready to continue and die inside a little bit? For everyone who's already read what's gonna happen, they're like, oh wow, just not quit being a little coward and keep playing. But I'm just like, no. I don't even want to play anymore. I'm done. I don't want to read this anymore ever again. I don't want to continue. It's so obvious that something's going on in the yard. A damp magical energy that makes me want to vomit is swirling so much that I can almost touch it. I would feel the abnormality even if I weren't a magus. I was prepared for it, but I get dizzy the instant I see it. Tosaka is covered by a shadow like coal tar. Ilia is standing at the side of the yard, and Black Saber is standing in front of her. And in the middle of the yard is Sakura, pointing her hand at Tosaka. I jump into the yard. I have to help them both, but Tosaka is in the most danger right now. Covered in coal tar, Tosaka looks pale, and it looks like her life is in danger. There's no reply. I tear away the mud that's covering her. The mud is gelatinous, but it's just like rubber. I can't grab it, and even if I pull it off her body, it just bounces back onto her. I can't get the mud off, no matter what. I panic and frantically try to free her. There. Yep. Ouch! Ouch! Don't need to call him weak like that. Ow! Sakura speaks in a cold voice I've never heard from her. My rage turns to ice. Sakura's neck. Something that looks like a tattoo is consuming her. It doesn't look like it, but it's a command spell. A mysterious command spell is crawling over Sakura's body. Sakura, please! Don't blame us! We tried to get to you as fast as we could! I know we promised we wouldn't forget we wouldn't forgive you, but this is different now. That's right. I have to talk with Sakura right now. Zouken said a lot of crazy things, but they're all lies. Sakura's still Sakura. She's talking to me like always, and... Jesus! Oh my god, I hate it. I don't want to see Sakura like this. A chill runs down my back. No, this isn't just a chill, it's an intensely cold thorn, and so a knife were slashed from my brain down to my waist. I knew she was gonna get pissed at this. I knew it. I just had a feeling I didn't say it, because I felt like it was gonna come up in a few minutes, and I was right. My vision whites out for a second. Shadow standing behind Sakura. The chill runs throughout my body, paralyzing me with fear. That's Sakura. Even when I heard that the shadow was Sakura, I could bear it. But now that I've seen it, I know. My left arm melted when it merely touched it. The thing that went around town killing people like a machine is Sakura. My throat goes dry. My eyeballs convulse. My vision wavers as if space itself is twisted. Every cell in me screams a warning to trying to defrost my frozen body. But it doesn't melt. Sakura's presence isn't human, but something different. It's not her vast magical energy that got to me. There's only one reason why my body's frozen. Sakura's being hostile towards me.
いつもそうでした。私を守ってくれるって言ったのに、先輩は私だけを見てくれなかった。
Don't be like that. Come on. Don't be like that.
でもいいんです。そういう人だから。私、先輩が欲しかった。
My vision distorts. The words from the Sakura I don't know cause my mind to break apart. It tells me it's not her. She's not Sakura. Something I shouldn't think about fills my brain.
先輩、私といると苦しいでしょ。
Yeah, you got it.
先輩にとって私がどれだけ重荷なのか。
What are you gonna do? Kill him so he doesn't have to deal with it anymore? Some shit like that.
先輩は私といる限りずっと苦しみ続けてしまう。だから私、
The shadow dances around. The ground is like a stage for a shadow picture.
できないんです。私にとって嬉しいことは、それに先輩だって私からは離れられない。先輩は
What are you gonna do to Shirou? I'm scared. I don't wanna.
自分を裏切ることができないから。
Yep.
だから
I knew it. Be
し
that.
てあげます。そうすればずっとそばにいてくれるし、何より先輩は
Stop it. I hate this. I hate this. Why does this have to happen, man? Like, I went into heavens feel like happy, like a little bit happy. I was like, it's Sakura's round. It's gonna be fun. Sunshine and rainbows. I'm gonna enjoy Best Girl. I'm gonna see all the wholesome scenes. I get to learn about them. And then this happens and it ruined everything. Now I just feel like, I just feel absolute like shit. This is so hard to watch. The shadow stretches. It surges forth like a wave, trying to swallow me along with Tosaka. I react by instinct, pushing Tosaka away. The black tide sweeps over me. I don't even think about avoiding it myself. I was frightened. I thought Sakura wasn't Sakura for an instant. That knowledge wouldn't let me move my body. I know this. This is the darkness I was showered with before. I'll go insane. I couldn't even bear it for a second back then. My mind will disappear before my body if it falls directly on me. My body shrivels. My warmth fades away. It's more painful and frightening than I thought, so my body struggles to break free. But I can't jump. First of all, there's no ground to kick off of. I will... Come on, Deus Ex Machina! Ryder, please? Oh, thank God. Whatever. It's not even day. I realize that I'm back in the yard. My vision is filled with purple hair. Yes! Ryder! I was gonna protect Shirou. That was your last task. You told her to protect him! Don't even dare get mad at her!
これはあなたの命令です。さくら。何があっても、エミやシロウを守れと。
Yeah, so she's gonna be like, okay, you just gotta kill you then. It's Ryder that saved me from the black wave.
動かないように。その体で立ち上がれば、意識が途絶えます。
No, I can't even stand up. I'm on my knees and just breathing is enough effort to Ryder be unconscious.
そう。
私に逆らうのね、ライダーならあなたも取り込みます。
Yeah, Gilgamesh, but why not?
これ以上サーバントは
Extra
いらないんだ
food.
けど、あなたは特別に
Oh,
セーバー
thanks.
と同じにしてあげる。
Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's fantastic. The shadow stands up. Maybe she's serious because Ryder's opposing her. The shadow coming from Sakura covers. Oh my god. The shadow went and murked Saber the fucking night that Rin and the Saber and Sakura got into a fight. But wouldn't it be funny to turn Saber into dark person human? Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Hysterical. The whole squad's laughing. The whole place has dyed black. Ryder doesn't show signs of running away, but stares at the creeping shadow like a criminal awaiting execution.
そこまでよ。余計なことはしない方がいいわ、さくら。
Here we go. Ilia's stepping up to the plate.
あなた、これ以上取り込むと戻れなくなるから。
エリ
The shadow stops its advance.
それはどういう意味ですか？イリアスフィール。
I think you'll explode or some shit.
言葉通りの意味よ。ライダーを取り込んでも、シローを殺しても、リンを
Oof. Savage. Love it. Ilia, do it.
今の
Tell
さ
him.
くらには意味がないってこと。
Tell it. Do it.
時間の無駄だし、八つ当たりはそのあたりにしておいたら。
What's she up to? Ilia walks over to Sakura.
さくらは私が目的なんでしょ。なら早く
Oh,
行きましょう。
Ilia, no.
おとなしく一緒に行ってあげるから。
No.
放っておきなさい。
Ilia's like, I'm gonna die no matter what I do, so why don't I just save all the Shiros and the Rins? And I,
正気ですか？私が欲しいのはあなたの心臓だ。
God, that sadistic, cold, evil from Sakura is so hard to
私
watch.
と来るということは殺されても構わない。
そんなの分かってるわ。けど、どっちにして
For
も
now.
殺されるんだし。
We just need time to regroup or something.
とりあえず、今はさくらが一番強いんだし。
Ilia talks without emotion. It pisses me off. In my condition, I can't figure out what Ilia's trying to say.
じゃあ自ら生贄になるというの？イリアスフィール。
ええ、それが私の役割だもの。
That's awful. Why do you have to play that role? It's cruel. Fate is cruel.
清掃はここにはないの。さくらが後継者として門を開きたいなら、私の城まで取りに行かないと。
Oh my god. Yeah. Way back when Ilia showed Shirou the castle, the two maids were talking about a dress and they called it Heaven's Feel. I don't know how that's gonna help with the gate shenanigans and Grail mockery, third magic bullshit, but I guess that's the next thing we gotta do.
それに、さくらは決着をつけることにしたんでしょ。
Oh.
なら、シロを殺す必要はないじゃん。
Ilia, you absolute certified legend.
誰も殺したくないから受け入れたのに、今はもう。
Oof.
みんなを殺したくて仕方がないなんて。
Tell her.
矛盾してるわよ、さくら。
Called out. Shadow retreats. Not only the shadow in the yard, but the mud on Tosaka fades away as though it never existed.
いいでしょう。自分で探す手間が省けますから。どんな思惑かは知らないけど、あなたの口車に乗ってあげます。
Her long hair flutters. Sakura turns her defenseless back to us and leaves as if she lost interest in us.
さくら
I scream for her to stop.
もう私の前に来ないでください。
Oh, my heart is dying.
先輩を前にしたら私先輩を殺すしかない。
Sakura leaves. I can't follow after her or even call out.
さくらの言う通りよ。シローの出番はこれで終わり。
No!
後の始末は私の役目だもん。さくらは私が連れて行くから。
Ilia, you don't have to do this all on your own. I can't save Ilia either.
じゃあね。今まで楽しかったよ。お兄ちゃん。
Oh my god. Ow. Oh, good grief on a stick. No, Ilia. Please. Why does Shirou have to go through this as well? Like, I know everyone in this route suffers, but Shirou, man, like, can you imagine? What the hell? I hear a sad farewell. Ilia, don't go. Don't go. Everything melts away with that. My body stops trembling against the shadow. My guilt over thinking the Sakura was someone else disappears. I'm pissed. I was trembling miserably, unable even to take Sakura's hand. Not only that, I made Ilia, the one who called me Oni-chan, make a face like that. I run. That was... Wow. I know it's so slight. That is one of the best acted lines I've heard from Shirou in the VN. The absolute pure anger with the slight crack of the voice, as well as the lead-in and the sadness of almost tearing up, all in that one line is brilliant. Kill me. Fucking kill me. Like, listen to this again. Like, listen to how good this voice acting is. Incredible. A black servant blocks my way. She points her sword at me, overwhelming us without saying a word. She won't.
それはこちらのセリフだ。このままあなたに追わせることはできない。それに、仮に私が退いたところで、今のあなたに何ができる？これは最後の忠告だ。どのような形であろうと。
What do you mean released?
その結果が彼女の死であったとしても、それでマトウサクラは救われる。サクラを助けたいのなら手を引け。だが、それでも追ってくるというのなら、
Oh my god.
その時こそ。
This route is nothing but sunshine and rainbows. Hi, truck. Truck outside. Black Saber disappears. Sakura and Ilia are gone. They vanished as if they faded into the shadow. The spirit that kept me going up until now dissipates. My body drops to the ground like a puppet with its strings cut. I can't stay conscious. As my vision fades, the image of Sakura drowning in the shadow sticks in my mind as if to impeach me. Interlude 14:5. Watch. We fall asleep and the day ends. Limited. Yay! Yay! Great day. I had so much fun reading it. I had so much fucking fun, dude. Oh my god, that was fantastic. I loved every second of it. Absolutely great. Absolutely great, man. Only 2 days left in the game. Like 10 hours, probably 5 hours for each day, and then we're done with Heaven's Feel. There's gonna be nothing but absolute sorrow, and I don't get to feel anything again. I'm numb. I'm so numb. I hate this so much. I don't take the word hate as I don't like the game or I don't like the writing. I just, ugh. It's one of the hardest things to read through. I've had to read through in a long time. Like, not even reading Steins Gate Zero didn't make me feel like this. Any of the Danganronpa games didn't feel like this. None of the Zeroscapes did me like this. The Berserk manga never did me like this. This is like some of the worst, harshest shit I've read. Like, in terms of how much it makes me feel. And it is called Heaven's Feel, but Heaven's Feel is a dress for some reason. Like, who would have known that? Like, when I heard Heaven's Feel, like, I thought it was like, I don't know, a place, but no, it's a dress. Shinji deserves to rot in hell. I hate him so much. Dark Sakura is the scariest thing since the invention of Twitter. And to be honest with you, I hate it. I hate having to see her like that. Seeing evil Sakura is the equivalent of seeing, I don't know, like, imagine like your greatest role model or someone that you really care about all of a sudden turning into like that. Like, oh, it feels awesome, you know? It's about as much of a mood whiplash as seeing Hitler become a good guy in the middle of World War II. Like, you just don't see that happening. Like, you can't even fucking really believe it's going on. I don't even know what to say. I mean, like, I'm gonna record the next day, obviously, eventually, whatever, like, in 2 minutes, 5 years from now, I don't know when. I don't have much else to say other than, see you guys. I really appreciate you watching the episode and seeing me die, so you're welcome for the content, and, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you watching, and if you stayed it to the end, just remember that you're a certified legend, and I really appreciate you. It helps the channel out a lot. And just to let you know, whether it's morning, day, evening, or night, please be sure to stay safe out there and take care, because this is the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life.